That Bay Area.
What's up, Richmond, CA? There's some real stuff right here.
Add on coming down here.
It's IG, man.
Once upon a time.
Add on.
I knew how to rhyme.
Keep your at home. Me on. Or me want to own. Me on type of flow.
That's all I got to say.
Me on.
All right.
Or me want to own. Me on type of flow.
Welcome back to another episode of the ADD ON Podcast. Got a special guest, Rayvion Bolden. How you feel to be on, man?
Hey, man, appreciate you for having me, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's been
sir.
in the works for a minute.
Yes, sir.
In this joint, man.
Finally here, man.
Yes, sir.
So talk to us first a little about your upbringing, how that was for you. Were you born, stuff like that?
Born and raised in Las Vegas. Pretty much born on the north side for the most part, North Las Vegas. I got like hella siblings. Grew up, mom, dad, you know what I'm saying? Grew up with mostly my brother, Raylan, in the crib, but, you know, siblings outside the crib, but
Yes, sir.
in Vegas for the most part, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So what was your career goal like growing up? And the answer to that, are you still, is it the same career goal now, or is it kind of changed, it shifted?
Growing up, I don't know. It was just like growing up. I didn't know what I wanted to do for real. Like growing up, my pops wanted me to be a lawyer, but I was just dabbling in a lot of stuff. I was playing sports. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I need to go to college. Like I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So, but where I'm at now, it's like I'm locked in on where I want my life to go, where I see myself going. But it took me a minute to get there, but yeah. So growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to do for real.
For sure. Obviously, your podcast is the Always Growth Podcast. Talk to us a little bit about that, like, you know.
Yes, sir. So the Always Growth Podcast, I pretty much just talk about life stuff. It ain't really no specific, okay, we got to be talking about this every podcast, but just talking about growth stuff, you know what I'm saying? It might be something that I went through with a relationship or something I've been through in the past or something I just bring up that I experienced and I try to talk about it and try to grow from it, you know what I'm saying? So even when I'm on the podcast talking about it, I'm like talking to myself, like trying to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a therapy session type joint, but I've been wanting to do a podcast for like a minute, for years. But it was one of them things where it's like, I got to a point where it's like I'm done procrastinating, you know what I'm saying? I said I want to do it, let me just do it, you know what I'm saying? I was ready to do it. I was ready to do it with some iPhone earphones and an iPhone camera. You know
Gotta start somewhere, yeah.
So I wasn't really thinking about, because at first it was like, okay, I gotta have this studio, I gotta have this crazy camera, I gotta have this microphone, I gotta have a podcast partner, I gotta have somebody I'm doing it with. And then I went from that to, okay, boom, I'm just gonna do me. I wanna do it, just do it and grow with it. So that's what I've been doing. So right now we only got audio, but coming in the future, we got video and guests and all that stuff coming. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Y'all tap in. That's what I like about podcasts, though. Like,
Yes,
thing I like about it is anybody can start it. You can talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about.
For sure.
You can have who you want on your podcast. It's your own brand, your own voice. That's what I like about it, for sure. Let's transition to like the world in general, all the stuff that's going on. In your opinion, what's the biggest problem in society today, like in the world, in your eyes?
I think people just don't mind their business. No, you know what I'm saying? Not to be crazy, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people so focused on what somebody else doing that they distract themselves from what they got going on themselves. You know what I'm saying? They looking at what that person doing, or that person's doing this. They don't like what that person's doing. When really, like, if you just focus on you, lock in whatever you want to do, like, you ain't gonna be thinking about what nobody else doing because you're just so locked in on yourself. So, yeah, I think if people just worry about themselves, it wouldn't be a lot of chaos. But I mean,
Yes, sir.
it don't matter to me. You feel me?
So I don't know if you saw, like, obviously this is old, but like the Uvalde shooting, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
And then you saw the video how it got released. Did you get a chance to see that or no?
Which video?
The surveillance footage of the killer kind of going in. The camera, it got leaked. So I was gonna ask you your thoughts on that. I'm not too sure.
I actually didn't see that. I did not see that.
It was over an hour, even when the first police responded until they took down the gunman. What's your kind of thoughts on that and how long they actually took
I mean, I don't really know how that stuff's supposed to go because I feel like, especially when we talking about kids and education, a lot of that stuff's supposed to be secure. Like, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that easy to go do something crazy like that. So, obviously, once something happening, they got to figure out how they get in there and try to, you know what I'm saying, get the threat out the way.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? Because there's still kids in there. But I feel like if they just got to find, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what the answer is, but they got to figure out how to secure that stuff to where that stuff ain't as easy as it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go take a gun in any school right now and do something if you wanted to, and it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? It should be some other measures in place.
Right. Let's transition to the NBA.
Yes, sir.
Kyrie and KD still haven't been on the team. Where do you think they end up? Where do you think they'll land?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been so much going on. It's been so much being posted. Bleacher Report this, that. I think Kyrie looked like he want to go to the Lakers, but then it's like, okay, what's gonna happen there? Because you got Russ and all this stuff. But I wouldn't mind seeing Kyrie in a Lakers uniform. You know what I'm saying? I'm more so just trying to figure out, okay, what's gonna happen with Russ? I think I don't know what happened in that instance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think?
As far as Russ, like if they get Kyrie, they got to get rid of Russ for sure. Yeah. And that's no disrespect to Russ; he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
But they're not gonna have this. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna work.
What's not gonna work?
Kyrie, Russ, like that's not gonna happen. You know Kyrie, Russ, LeBron, AD, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they do.
Honestly, they should. I thought they were gonna do a swap originally because they were talking about giving the Nets give KD and Kyrie for AD and Russ. I feel like that would be a decent trade. I mean, AD's still in his prime. He get hurt a lot. He made of glass, but he's still in his prime.
I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. Like Kyrie, LeBron, and KD. That's like, I think that's too much. I think that's too much.
That's basically what the Warriors had, basically.
Yeah.
All them years.
But we're going to see, though, man. I'm trying to see what's up with it.
Yeah, for sure, man. The Lakers, they...
What's your favorite team?
Me, I don't have a favorite team, actually.
Okay. I don't either.
I'm just a LeBron fan. Surprisingly, my favorite sport to watch is football. But as far as playing basketball, I'm just kind of like wherever LeBron go, that's who I support type.
Yeah, I feel you. So that's your favorite player?
Yeah, LeBron all day for sure.
So my favorite player is Melo.
LaMelo or Melo? Carmelo.
Carmelo Anthony. Yeah.
Lethal scorer for sure. You think the Lakers bring him back or he out of there?
I don't know, man. I really just want to see him get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously
me too, man.
He's outside of his prime, but I feel like he still can put up numbers.
Yeah, that mid-range though, man.
Yeah, the mid-range maestro. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but
sir.
I feel like if he can get a ring, that'll put everything together. But obviously, in his younger days, you know what I'm saying, there ain't really too many people that's gonna be able to check him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely Hall of Famer for sure. What are your thoughts on the Drew League and LeBron playing today? Actually,
I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I think it's definitely took some people by surprise. I didn't think he would play in the Drew League.
This first time, I believe, in 11 years. So it's been
I think they say like 10 or 11 or something like that. But it was dope. I didn't even get to watch the game really. I seen a couple clips on Whoopty Wham, but obviously I'll go back and watch it and see what's up. But yeah, that's dope though. I don't know how much time do you think he got in the league?
As far as LeBron, I say because he wants to play with his son Bronny.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that as well.
Yeah, we'll touch on that. I say at least maybe another 3-4 years, maybe.
Think so? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's 37, but he's like, y'all see what he does. He has the longest prime ever, year 20. So I definitely say a couple more years, and he wants to play with his son Bronny for sure. I want to ask you on that too. Like, I don't know if you keep up with high school ball though. Who do you think is better though? Bronny or Mikey, and why?
That is a great question. That is a great question. And me myself, I don't keep up on it like too heavy, but I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I know who Mikey is, Bronny is. Me personally, Mikey, Bronny. Man, that's a tough one.
Oh man.
I think. I don't know, man. Okay, how old are they? What's the age difference? Are they the same age?
I don't even know, to be honest with you, but they're both are heading into their senior years. I don't feel like they've been in high school for like 10 years now. So they juniors right now? Or are they seniors right now? They're technically going into the senior. So like they're juniors, and then when the school year starts, they'll be seniors.
Okay.
Yeah. How I look at it, to be honest with you,
Go ahead.
I think Mikey is a better overall scorer than Bronny. But Bronny's IQ, he's just like his dad. Like, I don't know if you watch his highlights, but his passing, his dribbling, and his shot is off the charts. And then athleticism is near, it's kind of close and close. I know most people probably say Mikey because he got more posters. Yeah. But if they did a vertical test, man, Bronny, he's up there too as far as.
Yeah, so I'm going to say this. Yeah. I'm going to say I feel like Mikey is better right now, but I feel like Bronny has the potential to be better than Mikey. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as far as if you look through the years, how Bronny's growing and the things, you know what I'm saying? Like him jumping, the little stuff him growing with his game, I feel like he can surpass Mikey and be better than Mikey, but I feel like Mikey's better right now.
That's a fair choice.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's transition to the NFL, man. What's your favorite team?
I ain't got no favorite team, with NFL or NBA. I watch NFL when I get the chance, and you know what I'm saying, it might be a specific game on or something like that, but I don't tune in too much. I like watching football, but I'm not like, I wouldn't call myself a fan. Like, I know the rosters, or, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't too in tune like that.
So who do you think had a shot to win? You know, you don't watch. Who do you think got a shot to win the Super Bowl this upcoming season? You know, last year everybody thought it was gonna be the Bucks, but it ended up being the Rams. So you think the Rams go back to back, or it's gonna be somebody new?
I don't know. I think it was definitely dope to see Odell get him one. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
As far as cause that's what I'm saying. Like I don't watch it enough to know. Okay, this person got traded over here. Oh, this person is injured. To know what the teams are looking like as far as like rosters, head coaches, and stuff like that. So me just spit out a team is just gonna be random anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even be able to answer that really.
That's fair. Let's transition to rap, man. Give me your top 5 rappers currently. Top 5 favorite rappers that you just listen to like on repeat or whatever.
I'm going to go in no specific order. You know what I'm saying? No specific order. As far as right now, boom. Let me check mine.
See if your list is valid, man.
I got, you saying who I listen to right now?
Yeah, like your favorite rappers right now currently.
J. Cole.
Valid.
Drake.
Valid. Gotta have them two in there.
J. Cole, Drake. I'm going Kodak.
Okay.
Polo.
That's 4?
Yeah, that's 4.
Okay, that's 4.
So I got J. Cole, Drake, Kodak, Polo, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'll go Rod Wave, man.
Rod Wave.
So, Rod Wave.
Okay.
As far as right now,
solid.
You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff always changes. It could be like next week I'm listening to this group of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as like right now, there's been the people I listen to for the most part.
I don't know about the Rod Wave and Kodak, man.
Wow.
But everybody else was decent, man.
Bro,
Just because
you gotta tell me yours.
I like top tier lyricists, so I mess with the J. Cole, definitely, and Drake for sure. Mine that I listen to right now is like, I'm gonna try to do newer age people, even though I listen to old school a lot. But I'm gonna go.
He gonna say Dr. Dre.
No. I'm gonna keep it new school, even though I do listen to stuff like that.
Nah, that's cool.
I'm gonna go Joyner Lucas.
Okay.
NF. Corday. You don't know NF?
Who's NF?
You got man.
Do that stand for something like?
No, it stands for his name is Nathan, so it's NF. Yeah, you gotta check him out for sure.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know him because he's not mainstream.
Okay, you put me on.
He doesn't cuss in his raps. He's like a mini version of Eminem.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I seen something like you rock with Eminem heavy. That's your favorite?
Yeah, we gonna touch on that next for sure.
Okay.
Cause let's see where you got it. So I said Joyner, NF, Corday, J. Cole.
Corday is hard.
That's 4. And then 5, I'll go Polo G for sure. And Polo G is one of those rappers who, like, when I first heard of him, I thought he was just kind of like a mumble rapper.
Yeah.
But he showed me something on that when he remixed Tupac's song.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah, him and Lil Baby told me that they showed me that they got versatility.
And
for
then
sure.
and then the Michael Jackson joint too. That joint was hard.
Yes, sir. I don't know about him naming his album the GOAT. Like he haven't proved that yet. But I like the confidence, Polo,
Yeah,
for sure.
So.
Yeah. So give me your top 5 rappers ever. Like this is all time, not favorite. Just who you think is the greatest.
I'm gonna go with who I like to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna go best bars and none of that. Like, that's a different argument.
Okay.
I don't make that argument. I'm gonna go with top 5 people I would listen to like ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
J. Cole, Drake, Nipsey. Those 3 is in there for sure.
Okay.
J. Cole, Drake, Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Now these other 2, it's like, okay, boom, where we going with this? You know what I'm saying? Because then it's gonna get chippy.
So you think since you think J. Cole is the greatest ever? That's what you're saying? Because you named him first.
J. Cole is the best rapper to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Best rapper to me,
For
as
sure.
far as like who I listen to. But like I said, it's not no specific order because he's like people. Like I like J. Cole. I might listen to J. Cole for a specific reason, and I might listen to Drake for a specific reason. Same thing with Nip. You know what I'm saying? But to put 2 other people in there, and we talking about like all time, like
all time, man.
oh man, all time. I'm putting. I think I'll put Andre 3000 in there as far as
3
talking
stacks.
about, you know what I'm saying?
3 stacks.
And we talking about that type of list. You know what I'm saying? That type of list. I'm putting 3 stacks up in that joint.
Okay.
And the last one, let me think. Certain joints just don't be cool. We got J. Cole, Drake, Nip.
Okay.
3 stacks.
Okay.
5. Who would I put in there? I throw G Herbo in there.
You lost me on that one, man.
I can't think of nobody, you know what I'm saying, right now off the rip.
Yeah.
But G Herbo is one of the people that's different than a lot of people in his category.
Okay.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's really storytelling, he really rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't be the certain lyricist type rap. Because I feel like just because you rapping and it's not super lyrical, don't mean it shouldn't be discarded as rap.
For sure. It got to have some substance, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because G Herbo got some really substantial,
okay.
I'm saying, music.
Yeah, I got to tap into him for sure. Let's get into my list, yo, the real list. I don't know about that list.
That's tough.
Number 1, obviously, I got Eminem, the greatest ever.
Okay.
Number 2, I got Rakim, the God MC. Number 3, I got Nas. Number 4, Pac. And then number 5 is I always get kind of confused on that one. Like sometimes I go Big, sometimes I go J. So I ain't gonna really say 5, but that's my top 4 right there. You know? And ultimately for me, why I say Eminem, it's just like he's so complex. Like I don't think there's anybody. Obviously I'm gonna be biased, but I don't think there's anybody in the world that can rap with Eminem lyrically. I mean, why do you think they call him the rap god? His lyricism, his cadence. The Way I Am, that song is probably one of the greatest cases I've ever seen. And on top of that, he's the best-selling rapper of all time. And you can't just say he sold those records because he was white. Because if that's the case, why don't every other white rapper sell what he sold? You know what I'm saying? So with him, it's pretty much a no-brainer for me, man. But yeah,
I got you. Okay, so this is where the list is different because I'm not making a list of who's the best rapper. I'm making a list of who's the best rapper in my eyes of who I would listen to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's whole
now because Eminem, I know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? But am I listening to Eminem on a day-to-day? Not really. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to discredit Eminem because I know who he is and what he's done for hip-hop and his ability. You know what I'm saying? Especially Nas, all of people. But those are just not people I'm listening to on a day-to-day. Now, it be days I go back and I go listen to Nas and I go listen to the older style of hip-hop. But as far as all time and who I would listen to, that's a different list for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people say that, and that's kind of like you got to make that point. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I don't listen to Eminem in my car. He ain't like that's what I'm saying. Like your favorite rapper,
because it's a different list.
Yeah,
you're talking about the best rapper to ever do it. That's gonna be different for everybody. Somebody can say Jay-Z. Somebody can say Eminem. Somebody can say Tupac.
Okay, so
you know
so give me that list then. Give me your list. So
I don't do those lists.
Okay, well you go do it. Try to do it today, man.
I don't do those lists because
I understand you don't listen to him, but like just because you don't listen to him, like if you know his skills and you gotta rank him in your top 5.
Yeah, but even saying okay, this person is the best rapper to ever rap, I ain't got one of those. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's certain people just at the top, and they just there, like they in that realm. You know what I'm saying? You got people like a J. Cole, Nas, Big, Pac, Eminem. Those people I put at the top. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as ranking who's the top, I can't do that.
That's fair.
But I know who's up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You knowledgeable about it for sure. Let's go back. Let's transition back into the NBA. Who do you think is going to win the title this upcoming season? You know, Golden State. Man, they're loaded out, and not to mention Wiseman and Kuminga didn't even play. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I think they definitely somebody that can do it again because they just did it after having years of not doing it. But it definitely depends on what the trade's looking like this year. You know what I'm saying? What is going to happen with this Kyrie stuff? You know what I'm saying? You got freaking the Bucks coming back. That the Celtics. These people that's real contenders, but just didn't make it as far. You know what I'm saying? Man. So I don't know, but obviously the favorites, you have to say the Warriors. They just won it. So
I ain't trying to let them win it. I was surprised the Nets got swept though. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
That was tough.
I was shocked by that.
But who would I like to win? I would like the Lakers to win.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Melo,
yes, sir.
But we do have to take into account the Sixers are different this year as well.
Who they add again?
Harden.
But didn't they add somebody else too?
I
know Harden's already there, but Harden.
I'm just saying a full season though. We're talking about a full season.
Okay, yeah.
We got Harden, Embiid, those guys.
He looked a little washed though. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like his step back wasn't as
Yeah, but look, think this though. He was just coming off of being on the Nets and being a facilitator, a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? So obviously we've seen how James Harden can score in the past. Rockets, those days and all that. And then going to the Nets where he's considered a point guard and Kyrie's a two guard. Now it's a different. What time is it? It's 44. Hey, you need the lights on this?
We good, man. We good.
Okay, so boom. Like I was saying, like from coming from the Rockets and then going to Nets, having to play make, and then going back to the Sixers, it's different.
That is hold up, man. It's caught me off guard.
It's all good.
That's
technical difficulties, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
We're still in this joint. But I just feel like when you come from a different team and you got a different role, coming to a whole different team and having to switch how you play can be tough. And, that could have been some of the hamstring injury. We don't know. But I feel like this season will let us know whether or not he's considered washed or it was probably just whatever happened last season that contributed to him not maybe performing at his highest.
For sure. You think, obviously with Steph winning his fourth ring, you think that moves him into the top 10 all time, or is it too early?
I think it depends. Obviously, with lists and rankings, bro, it gets
tough,
so
man.
Contradicting because you can go off rings, you can go off stats, you can go off.
We're gonna touch into the top five.
About plus and minus, averages. You know what I'm saying? How much you average a season, all that stuff. MVPs, All-Star MVPs or All-Star appearances. So as far as ability and who's the best to do it, I feel like he's definitely up there.
Okay.
Especially having 4 rings. He just got the MVP last season. He's definitely up there. He's changed the game forever.
Revolutionized the game.
That's
greatest
what I'm
shooter
saying.
ever.
He's greatest shooter ever. So he's got to be up there in the greatest.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So off that, give me your top 5 greatest basketball players ever.
Oh man, you in these lists, bro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Top.
Hey, it's the add-on, man. Add on what you got.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So boom, I'm putting MJ at the top. That's just me.
Of course, man. Me too.
MJ at the top. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting Bron at the 2.
Valid.
I'm putting Bron at the 2.
Okay.
I'm throwing.
Here's where it get tricky.
Yeah, it get tricky, man. It get tricky. Okay. So this is why it's tricky. Because you said greatest basketball player as far as ability and things that they have accomplished, or are we talking about, greatest basketball player, most rings and stuff like that? Greatest rings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just in all in general.
Okay, MJ, LeBron. I'm going Kobe. I put Curry in there just because I feel like he's
at 4.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
I put Curry at 4.
Interesting.
And I'll just throw. freaking Shaq in there. I don't know.
Okay,
Shaq,
solid list,
you know what
solid
I'm saying?
list. I got just like him. I got MJ, and obviously after 2016, I actually made a video on YouTube saying why LeBron was the GOAT. Like I was on that bandwagon.
For real?
Yeah, after he came back from 3-1. But once I saw The Last Dance, I gave it up. Like Bron not the GOAT. And ultimately, what sets it apart for me is just in 2011 when he choked against the Mavs. Jordan never choked in any finals he got. So although I don't blame LeBron for any of his other finals losses, 2011 was no excuse. So I got MJ, Bron, Magic, Kareem, and Shaq at 5 like him.
Got you.
For sure, man. But yeah, obviously this is the add-on podcast. What's your add-on to the audience? Your add-on to the world, to life, just to wrap it up.
I think don't be scared to do something you want to do, because that fear that you've been feeling, because fear is fake to me, that's going to ultimately lead you to not doing something for years and years, and you're going to regret it in the end. You know what I'm saying? So anything you want to do, or even if you're scared to do it, just do it, and you're going to see, okay, boom, why was I so scared to do that? You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
just get past that fear, bro.
Yes, sir, man, for sure. Tell them where they find you, man. Shout out your IG, your podcast as well.
I got an IG for my podcast. It's the AG podcast, but you can just look up the Always Growth Podcast on Instagram.
Follow my boy.
That'll be a link to my podcast website where you can just look at everything and view episodes or listen to episodes. My actual Instagram is at Rayvion Bolden, so that's just my name, Rayvion, last name Bolden, so y'all can check me out.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, that wraps it up.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, there's a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube to my main channel. This is my 10th episode, so it will be out on all platforms very soon. And other than that, we'll see you guys next episode.